median filter เดี๋ยวเราค่อยพูดทีหลังเดี๋ยวเราพูดอันใหม่เรื่อง median filter มี region of interest ที่ยังไม่ได้พูดใช่ไหมโอเคสกิปไอ้นั่นไปก่อนนะเรามาพูด region of interest นิดหนึ่งคราวที่แล้วยังไม่ได้พูดโอเคไมโครโฟนอยู่ไหนไมโครโฟนอยู่ไหนเนี่ยโอเคตาเซอร์เนาะโอเคwe're gonna finish everything okay alright we're gonna skip the median filter for a moment okay because we're gonna talk about it in the restoration alright okay together with the max and min okay that's those are not linear anyway okay we continue finishing up with the thing which is region of interest processing. Okay, when we process, sometimes last time we learned neighborhood processings, right? But we apply to the whole image. Okay, but sometimes we don't want to apply for the whole image. We only apply to part of the image. Okay, which is called the region of interest. Okay, when we want to apply the filter to only a certain part of the image, which we call region of interest, not the entire image. Okay. We use the logical operation and or, okay, to apply for it. So basically the processing will be bitwise, okay. For example, the and means you got black and the image, okay. So when you apply the and to it, you're just gonna apply the processing on only this region, okay, on only this region. And what you get is mostly black, and then the thing that you apply on is just a certain region. Or you can do the or. The or means you're gonna get the white part, which is or bitwise, okay? Or means everything is white, and then the thing that you are interested is what we have, okay? Anyway, in MATLAB, we can use this ROI. It's called ROI poly. ROI poly is to define the region of interest. Okay, you can say image and then you specify the x values. Okay, this is the x values and this is the y values. Okay, for example here, 100, 110. So you read this 110, 1. Okay, so it's this point 110, 1. Okay, and this point is 145 and 1. Okay, and this point is 145 and 80, and this point is 101 and 80. Okay, so you specify a set of x coordinates and a set of y coordinates. In this case, you don't need to be a rectangle. It can be any polygon. Okay, that's why the word poly. Poly comes from the word polygon. Region of interest polygon. Okay. Once you have the region of interest, what's giving out is basically the binary number, the binary image that crop only this part, and then you put it in ROI, which is the binary image, okay? I'm sorry, this is the binary image, okay? However, a lot of times we don't really know in advance these coordinates are, okay? So we can set the ROI interactively using just the command ROI poly and put in the image, okay? But the output that you're gonna get 3 different outputs, okay? The ROI, which is the black and white, the x coordinate, which is this one, and the y coordinate, which is this vector, okay? When you use this, you're gonna have like left click, 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 click at the first point, click at the second point, click at the third point, and the last point you double click. Okay, you double click and then the MATLAB will know, okay, that's the last point that you are doing, the ROI. Okay, and then I'll just give you the x and y coordinates, and then you can apply that onto the image. Okay, for example here, you read an image, let's say you read ... Okay, you read cameraman.tiff, okay, in there, and then we specify ROI poly with your mouse click, Okay, what I want you to do is you get mouse click on the camera part of the cameraman. Okay, you click 4 points around the camera parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and the last point you double click. Okay, and that's what you're gonna get the ROI. Okay, and then we use the spatial filter called the unsharp. Okay, and we want to know what the unsharp is doing on the image. Okay, once you got the ROI, okay, and the filter, you can apply onto the image using the command ROI filter, which is ROI filter 2 dimension. Okay, and what you put in is the window first, the function first, and then the image and the ROI. Okay, and then you insert that. Okay, and I want you to do the same thing with the average filter. Okay, we can see the difference between unsharp and average, and then show it. Go ahead and do that. Huh? Double click and then it just stop and then you do the rest. You double click and then you're going to get the ROI. Okay. Invalid character. How come? Cameraman active ทำไมมัน invalid character
โอ้เบอร์ภาพเอาไปฟิล
Imread cameraman active ก็ถูกแล้วนี่ใช่ไหม
มันสามารถทำกับภาพสีได้ไหมครับ
ถ้า ROI ซ้ำกับภาพสีได้ แต่ว่าไอ้ฟิลเตอร์2ทำไม่ได้น่าจะทำไมบอก invalid character วะทำไมผมทำไม่ได้อะ non ASCII อะไรวะ
เพราะว่ามีอาจารย์ออกมาแล้วมีตัวสเปซ
อ๋อ
เป็นตัวอะไร semicolon ผิดเหรอโอเคใช่ตัว semicolon ผิด
เพราะว่าผมอยากจะมีหน้านี้นะ
ทำได้ต้องทำทีละอัน3 อันทำทีละ4 3 4ใช่ไหมหรือว่ามีคัลเลอร์ไม่รู้ลองทำดูดิทำได้ไหมฟิลเตอร์2กับภาพสี
ภาพสีไม่ใช่หลักการต่างที่เราเรียนไปแล้ว
ฮะ
ภาพสีใช้หลักการต่าง
ก็แค่เพิ่ม channel เป็น3 channel หลักการเดียวกัน
ที่เอาภาพมาเพื่อใส่
Okay, for this one, you need to specify. I'm not sure how can I bring it out. Anyway, แล้วก็3 แล้วก็ maximize. Okay, so ask to click. So left click 1, 2, 3, and the last one you double click. Like this, okay, and ตรงไหนอะ Window หายไปไหนละCommand, okay, and once you got พอ double click เสร็จมันต้องออกสิทำไมไม่ออกวะทำไมมันไม่ออกอ่ะมันยังไม่ได้ double click เหรอ
น่าจะไม่ได้ครับ
เฮ้ยทำไมมันไม่ออกหรอทำไมมันไม่หยุดอ่ะปกติดับเบิลคลิกก็หยุดไงทำไมออกมาแล้วโอเคyou got to have ROI in the left corner like this okay which is logical okay it's logical because it has 0 and 1 okay and then we apply spatial
สองครับเนี่ย
ทำไมในเว็บดูแปลก
ได้นะมันต้องดับเบิลคลิกเร็วๆหรอหรือยังไงหรือสักอย่างนะครับโอเค so you got the averaging filter
ๆทำในออนไลน์
ไม่ทำในดิสก์ท็อป
ไม่กดเนี้ยไม่เก็บสต็อกเลย
ร้านยัง
ไม่ดูเลย
ไม่ช้า
โอเค and มันอาจจะช้านิดนึงทำบนเว็บใช่ไหมit may take a while okay you double click and wait for it and we do apply ROI filter too and then im show okay and if we maximize this here you can see that the unsharp filter what does it do with the camera can you see the camera the unsharp filter is actually sharpening the image okay but only in a certain region okay only in the camera region the rest are the same okay it just apply unsharp masking on the region of interest which is here okay and then we're gonna do the averaging filter
เปิดหน้าเปล่าผมเปิดหน้ามีในเป็นแบบที่นี่เปิดหน้าเขาในเป็นแบบที่
which is a F spatial average we use 12 by 12 averaging filter
เสียเลย
ผมว่าผมเคย
ก็เป็นคอมพิวเตอร์ตัวเล็ก
the averaging filter what we do it will blur the image right
ผมเซ็นนะครับ
okay it will blur the image here okay Okay, you'll see that it will blur just the camera. Okay, this is when we apply the averaging filter. Alright, I hope everybody got it. Alright, and so this is what it means by image enhancement. Basically, it's a process to make the image looks more suitable in a certain sense, okay, for a specific applications, okay. So this is just supposed to be your homework, okay. I'm gonna give you this image on the left, and you come up with the enhanced image, okay, using averaging filters, using sharpening filters, Laplacian, whatever, okay, that you want to apply. Here is some of the things that they did, okay, as the example. This is the original image. You can see that the original image is kind of too dark, okay, and it has narrow dynamic range, and they have high level of noise, okay. And what did they do? This is what they do. They apply the gray level transformation to increase the dynamic range, use Laplacian image to highlight the fine detail, and use the gradient image to enhance the prominent edges. Okay. These are the steps that they do. I'll start with the original image on the left, top left corner. This is the original image. This is the Laplacian of the original image A. And then we have A plus B. Okay, A plus B is just adding the Laplacian to it. And then they apply the Sobel of A. Okay, this is here, this D here is the Sobel. Remember, the Sobel is the edge detector, right? The Sobel of A. Okay, and then they have C times E. Okay, C. Hold on. D, E is the 5x5 averaging filter of D. Okay. Sobel, and then they get rid of some noise, okay, 5x5 averaging filter, and then they have C times E, okay, C times E, you got this one, and then they do F plus A plus the original again, and then do gamma corrections, okay, S equal to R to the 0.5, and that's a much better image than the original, okay. So you might want to try something like this or anything else, okay? Similar to this. With this one, I'll give you as homework, all right? And it's supposed to be homework last week, okay? I forgot. Then, anyway, you have this whole week to do, okay? Turn it in next week, okay?
It can be homework next week or homework at the final.
It's gonna be homework before the final exam, so probably.
สไลด์โซลูชันหน่อยได้ไหม
อะไรสไลด์โซลูชันนี่เหรอ
นะครับสไลด์ร้อยครับ
นี่เหรอเอาในนี้ไม่มีเหรอในนั้นไม่มีเหรอ
ไม่มีหรอ
เอาเหรอโอเคอันนี้มันแค่บอกเหตุผลเฉยๆว่าเขาทำอะไรบ้าง
ถ้า if
โอเค yes
could we use if there are enhancement that better than this could we use or
oh yes you can do anything okay to make the best image you think it is and submit that, and the way I will grade it is that I'll open every single one of them and see who get the best enhanced image. You got 10 scores, okay. If you got less, you got less scores, okay. Alright.
what is less
Oh, maybe 9, 8, and so on. Okay, depends on how much I think it looks nice. Okay, it's up to you.
if
Okay.
everyone looks same
Oh no, it should not be. Okay, the chance that everyone gonna get the same algorithm will be very slim if you're working independently.
oh but
Okay.
everyone is the best
usually that's not gonna happen. I assume you guys work independently. Okay, the chance that you can get the same result probably not, very slim. Okay, but if it happened to be 2 people or 3 people, everyone look the same. Everybody got the same score of 0. Okay, that means you copy from other people. All right.
มันชื่อว่า
Okay, today we're gonna talk